It's a beautiful day. Tried to get a famous glamour model to do this, number available. I was the next best option. There we go, that's the sound. Okay, I'm coming up on it now. That's it, first drop in of the day. We've got 2 hours of the flood tide, then a bit of slack water, then running out for the rest of the day. So currently the tide will be going towards the sun from west to east as it floods, and then for the rest of the afternoon it will be ebbing back towards the western approaches. Well, that's the lure I'm using. It's a bit different from most because it's not a conventional type of sandy or a red gill. It's a more elongated eel shape rather than the flatter cross section they normally have, with a little tiny paddle tail that I reckon will swim well. But I like this glitter idea on the belly. With the lack of visibility down there, I think the shinier you can make it, the better. See if that theory works. Our biggest enemy today is water clarity, and Paul's boat, you can tell by the name, it's a dive boat. And although he's not been out diving recently, one of his colleagues was on Saturday, and they said visibility was less than ½ a metre. And he said on a bad day out here, when he's out, normally poor visibility would be 5 metres. We're coming up to the wreck now. Pollack have got big eyes, you can see when you catch them, they've got huge eyes, so their visibility is good, they can see, but they've got to be able to see through the stuff, and if it's too murky for them, it's going to be difficult. Using smells, and we might go and use natural bait. It's got some squid and stuff like that. We could try a bit later on just to see if that works. But in the meantime, we'll keep going with the lures and hope it happens.
It's Tex, the first fish. I fished really hard this morning without a bite, so I don't want to lose this one.
Well, it's nodding its head, Nigel. I wouldn't be surprised if that was a cod.
Oh, I'll be happy if it is, even if it is a pollock competition.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, it's a fish and it's putting a bend in the rod, Keith.
It certainly is. It's taking a bit of line now, Nigel.
Oh,
it's a
that
nice
is a nice
pollock,
fish.
yeah. Whoa, whoa, get in.
Get in. Whoa, that's the biggest pollock I've ever caught.
It's a good pollock.
Whoa. Yes.
It's a lot of pollock there, Nigel.
Go, if you're going to struggle and only catch one, that's the one to catch, Paul. Look at that.
So what's the scores on the doors, Captain?
12.
£12. Lovely. Can't say I'm not a quick learner. I saw Nigel just catch that great big pollock. We've just weighed it on board at £12 one, so I don't know what it's going to weigh when we get back on dry land. And he caught on a rhubarb and custard sidewinder. So there it is, already tied on, the last one in the packet. But I've got another packet. Replaced. Now, I did have a little pull on that, but nothing transpired. But now it's rhubarb and custard.
Oh, well done.
Oh, there's a hole in the net.
The tide hasn't really started to ebb yet, so Paul's got us over the top of the wreck, and it's much more productive. Nigel, we've seen, had his fish weighed at 12 pounds. Steve just had one over 13 pound on the boat scales, and another slightly smaller fish from the bottom corner, and Jack's lost one. So there's a few fish about. Must be my turn soon. I'm on the rhubarb and custard. Drop down on the rhubarb and custard. Third drift. Fish on. I don't think it's a big fish, but I can't tell yet. All I know is it's a fish. Oops, just had a little dive then. I use a very light rod for this kind of fishing. It's only a 6 pound class rod. And I learnt that off Wilhelm when I fished in Norway. And you get a really good action on it. And it cuts out any of the lunges. I mean, he uses it for big cod and coalfish. And if it's good enough for them, it's good enough for me. But it's better than a blank. For the size of those eyes, you can see now why, with that little bit of clarity in the water, it's a bit shallower here, and we just reckon there might be a bit more light penetration. Those great big eyes, they can see the lure, as long as it's rhubarb and custard. Oh, it's come off. Oh, it's dropped off. That could have been the competition. I could have been a contender.
Oh, it's lighter than it was. Number 8 on the sheet, if you've got our boat sheet. That was 12-1 on board.
Right, now the winner. And this is, as I say, the biggest fish that I remember being caught in the Brighton Pollack competition. A super fish caught on the charter boat She Likes It. As we know, our captain's already won the best skipper prize, the best boat prize. Receives the trophy, the Tight Lines trophy, the voucher from Daiwa, and a cool monkey, as we call it where I come from. 500 quid in the sweep. Bob Duff. Well done, Bob. Well done, Bob. You've had a great day today, a superb fish, 19 pounds. What kind of lure did you have it on?
It was a black, it was the oldest lure in my box. It was a black eel-like thing with 2 hooks.
Oh, yeah.
One top and bottom.
Yeah.
That was good.
And are you a regular down here at Brighton, or are you a regular Pollack angler?
Pollock, well, cod, you name it, I do it. Bar course fishing.
You don't do any course fishing? No.
I haven't got time.
Too much sea fishing.
Yeah.
Well, you've had a great day today. You've won 500 quid in the sweep.
Yeah.
You've won your trophy.
That's my wife been told, just been told now. So there's no new rod or reel or Norway.
No.
So I've had it.
And you got your voucher to spend on a bit of tackle as well.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations, mate. Very well done, and I hope to see you down here next year defending your tripe.
Yeah.
There you go.
And thanks very much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Okay.
Cheers. Thanks.